Leadership is about community. I'm not just leading for the sake of leading, I'm leading for a better, more humane world. Hi, I'm Dr. Robin Martin. Welcome to Navigating Courage. In today's society, right, it is filled with chaos, budget cuts, layoffs, uncertainty is the norm right now. There's never been, because there's so much uncertainty, there's never been a time to really think about leadership as a communal kind of approach as opposed to individuals. Individuals can't create systems, they can't even disrupt systems, they can't change systems, but communities can. And I think right now, what we're seeing in the mix of the chaos is that it's easy to say, I gotta protect my own, but you're not safe. None of us are safe in a very hostile, unstable environment. And so that ideal around this singular leadership right now in a chaotic time doesn't work, because the only way in which we will overcome it is the system. It's create a system. You have to create that system with people alongside other human beings in order to impact the whole. And so that ideal around Ubuntu, the reason I built this framework around Ubuntu and really use it as a foundational principle, which means I am because you are, is because it really gets to the heart that leadership is about community. I'm not just leading for the sake of leading, I'm leading for a better, more humane world. And so actually that's the threat to this entire system, that we would find where those axes of commonality exist. And so the system itself keeps us separated. It keeps us thinking about, it keeps us focused in on what does it mean for me? What happens with me and my family if I get laid off? As opposed to that we should be creating a system that keeps more people not laid off in the system itself, right? As opposed to our individual act. It creates a level of individual fear, and it doesn't create kind of collective power. And that's, to me, that actually is the shift between Navigating Courage, the way of leading and thinking about leadership, and that kind of singular way of thinking about leadership and power. Thank you for joining us for Navigating Courage. Remember to subscribe and like to this humanist way of leading and being. Together, we can change the world.